My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and I'm coming at you with a channeled message from your DM, and then we're also going to get some messages from Spirit for guidance, okay? All right, so I have the channeled message here, and for those of you guys who've been on my channel a while, you know the part that I have with my guides is that I just write and I don't read it over until I come on camera. So sometimes you might see that I'm kind of, there's a difficulty making out the words, and that's because remember when you're automatic writing, you're just channeling. Okay, so you're just writing. It's not your handwriting. You're just going with the flow and you're just letting it flow. So you're not thinking. All right. So I'm gonna get into that, but let's see who we're tapping into today. Let's just see who is interrupting my evening with a message for you guys. Who are we tapping into here? Who are we tapping into? What's underneath? Okay. I don't know what that means. But who are we tapping into? Who's this person that's coming forward here? Okay, we have the wise fool. All right, so it's someone who wants to take a leap of faith. Okay, now I don't know. Looking like Peter Pan, right? Looking like Peter Pan. And it's so strange. They look like Peter Pan. So we have someone who wants to take a leap of faith. Now they are being guided by Spirit. But know that this person is inexperienced in matters of love and relationships. They're inexperienced. They want to try. They're willing to learn. Okay, they're trying to work up the courage to take this particular journey. But know that this is someone not too versed in love. Let's see what's going on with the wise fool. Let me pull a couple cards on that for you. So we're tapping into someone. They're naive, but they're gaining some wisdom, okay? It's someone who's in pain right now. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse, and that's been coming out a lot, okay? It looks like they're in pain because they're in some sort of toxic situation, but they're also the Spirit wants to know that their low self-esteem, their codependencies, their addictions, all this is related to some pain from the past that this person is now facing, okay? This is why their heart was closed, Spirit is saying, okay? It's something in their childhood. So this is what this wise fool is doing. They're revisiting their childhood and trying to gain the wisdom from that experience. But it looks like there was something very painful that happened here. And has that been a consistent message? Yes, it has been a very consistent message coming through for us. So let's see what this wise fool wants to say. All right, so bear with me, guys. It says, my love, I pray that you are well. I really do. Pray, that is. Pray for you. Pray for me. Pray for strength. When I'm not praying, I'm thinking, how could I have been so blind? How can I not see you? How can I not see us? I think about all the obstacles that I identified in the past, all the reasons why we wouldn't work, and I see good God, what is that? And I see okay. And I see a coward, a child, so freaking weird, right? A child, right? A child, a man wanting to be a man, but just not knowing how. Obstacles that seemed so insurmountable to me then now fall through my mind like dust. No substance, just excuses. Sorry. I think they're saying, I'm sorry. I really am. Can I be the man that you want me to be? And we should substitute man. This person was saying man, but we should substitute man for masculine. Can I be the man? I'll still use their words, okay? I'm just using their words. Can I be the man that you want me to be? Can I be the hero, okay? The hero that I see in my head. Can I be faithful? Can I live up to your expectations? Can I stay clean? Can I stay sober? Or will I hurt you again? Do you still want me? Me, the real me. Do you still want me? I'm so afraid that one day you will turn and look at me with disgust in your eyes. I can take that look from anyone, from everyone else, but not from you. I long to be close to you and to do simple things like wash the wares and cook and hug you. I fantasize about hugging you again. Do you still want me? So we have someone here. I think they're gradually building their why am I saying self courage? I meant their courage. I'm also getting, they're rebuilding like their self-esteem, because this person has they have a lot of doubts, but the doubts aren't about you. It's about themselves. And, I think they're very concerned about disappointing you. They don't know if if they have it in them. That's the issue. They don't know if they have it in them. Let us consult the ancestors. I didn't mean to use this deck, but some heavy duty energy. Let's consult the ancestors. And I'm also going to take some cards from, I think that's oh gosh, I have to look at it. Well, let's see. Let's see what they got to say. Because we're tapping into someone who has issues with their whole self-image and self-concept. That not being good enough. So let's see what the ancestors have to say. Spirit, what you got to say? You heard what they said. What do you have to say? What's your opinion of this whole thing? Let me see. They want you to know that this person is changing, okay? And the same thing is happening again. I put my phone on silent and I'm still hearing that ping. So that's a confirmation that this person is changing. They're balancing their masculine and feminine energies here. I don't want you guys to look at my nails. They're balancing their masculine and feminine energies here with that 69 card, because it looks like yin yang, but it's good transformation that's happening to this person. So Spirit's letting you know that they are changing. And I mean, you always have to listen to your higher guidance with these readings, because the message is not going to be for everybody. So if you know your person as a clinical narcissist or whatever it is, and they ain't getting no therapy or anything like that to bring themselves into awareness, this ain't for you. You know it. You have to know yourself. We have poor choices. So this is kind of resonating with everything that we just said in that letter, isn't it? Okay, they're kicking themselves from the poor choices that they made, particularly in love. You see 66? Particularly in love in the past, because 6 is a number of love. Okay, it looks like they've completed a cycle here. Okay, and they've come back to that one, that start, that manifesting a new beginning, that being a different person, manifesting something different. Beautiful. And yet, even though they are complete, they also feel incomplete. Spirit is saying they feel incomplete. So we'll pull a card on that incomplete. Okay, and then we have good parties, and this is a reason for celebration. Now it's a card number 9, 45 reduced to 9. So this is a person who is learning to celebrate themselves. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, so let's pull. I want to pull a couple cards, and that poor choice. Let's get some cards on that poor choice, because this is exactly what the person was saying in the letter, right? They see they went towards a distorted empress, and if we were in any doubt as to who the distorted empress is, look them come out. They reach, as we say, as we would say, they reach, right? They're in the dance. The karmic, right? The karmic. They made some poor choices, and this person realizes that now. They realize they were all in their pride and ego, and that's why they couldn't see you, couldn't see this connection. And it's also their own insecurities too. I think they always thought that they just weren't good enough, and they tried to pretend that it was your fault and project it onto you, but it had nothing to do with you. This is them and their self-concept, right? But it looks like they've ended some sort of cycle here. Yes, it's a cycle with abandonment issues. They had some kind of tower moment, okay? And this tower moment allowed them to recognize that they ain't happy. They were with a third party, so they thought they were complete, but then they realized they were incomplete because they weren't happy. Okay, maybe they completed a project, maybe they built a home, or they thought they had a stable relationship, because this is like the Ace of Pentacles. But then they realized that something's missing. They realize that something was missing and they want to go get it. They want to go get it. They're moving on from something that broke apart. They're moving on from depression and overthinking. They're moving on from a karmic. They are. Yeah, this person's becoming single, you see. Let's see the good parties. I think this person's learning to celebrate themselves. That's what I'm getting. All right, so we have a world in reverse. What is that? So Spirit is saying, even though this person's whole world has been turned upside down, because even here the container is upside down, okay? So even though this person's whole world has been turned upside down, Spirit is saying this is pushing them into their authentic self and the realization of truth. You heard that person in the letter. They're downloading truth upon truth, and they can't fathom how they can see what was right in front of them. But that's what happens when you're in pride and ego. You just can't see straight, can you? When you're in pain, you just can't see straight. Everything has a different hue, a different tenor, a different feel when you're in pain. Okay, let's pull some cards from this deck. I can't remember the name. It's Messages of Love Oracle cards, and this is by All Things Intuitive. Let's see what else is coming through for you guys. And check out today's pick a card reading. I uploaded it earlier, and of course there was a technical issue because pile 1 was there twice. So as I'm doing this reading, I'm re-uploading it. So check that out. And it's your next move in love, and then I have extendeds attached to it. Their next move in love. So you can check that out, okay? On Pick a Card Empress. It says mastery. You've learned a spiritual lesson. So your person, and we saw it, they've learned a deep spiritual lesson, and that's why they're starting back as a fool, starting over the journey again. Because as you learn a module and you graduate, there's a new model for you to pick up, right? So they're starting on a new module, right? They've mastered something. But you too have mastered something, and I really do think it's self-love. So let's get 4 cards. Let's get 4 cards from this. Put away the computer. Listen, I have been taking, you see that message that Spirit sent me about workaholism? I've been taking that very seriously. That's why I'm really trying to manage my energy and going forward, trying to figure out how I can reconfigure the channel where I give you beautiful content on a consistent manner, but also break away from that mold that I have, which is that workaholism. So this is a message that's coming through. So that means that a lot of you that you're vibrating with my energy, it means you guys have this as well, where you can drown yourself in work and drown your pain in work, right? It's an addiction, right? It says put away the computer. Working less and having more fun will help strengthen your relationship. So it could be as well in the past, besides the working too much, okay, there's also a message here. Some people use electronic devices as buffers. You're with them, you might be out with them, and they're still there on their phone or whatever it is. And it's because they're intimacy avoidant. So Spirit is saying this time do something differently. And if you guys just used to text and stuff, Spirit is saying meet up in person. I mean, once COVID restrictions allow, right? But it is time to get rid of the technology, because technology is being used as a buffer for a lot of people right now. You're getting close, but not too close, Spirit saying have patience. And you all hate those 2 words. Everything will unfold in the divine timing. So Spirit saying, listen, you don't have to wait, but you definitely, patience is required in this thing, because everything is unfolding as it should for a reason. This person had to learn a lesson, and so did you. We have support. Lean on your inner circle at this time. So Spirit is letting you know that there's support available for you, both in the 3D and the 5D. Don't go it alone. Don't go it alone. Okay? And let's get another card. We have children. Children are important to this partnership. So it looks like there could be an issue with children here. Maybe a person has children and maybe that has been a sticking point for them. Okay. Or maybe you guys are meant to bring children through to the 3D, whether through natural childbirth or parent children, or maybe have an NGO that sees about children, which is interesting because the first card we got was a child. The Fool is a child. Okay. So there's something here. So maybe you guys even start an NGO for wounded children, or children have been abandoned, or there's something here, or counseling children or mentoring children. There's something here that's part of like your mission. Whether you have your own mission, your own children, and and raise star seeds or whatever, or there's some kind of NGO that you'll create that's going to mentor children or take care of children. There's something here with that. Okay, so let's get the last card of advice. So patience is required. Spirit is saying take time out to really take care of yourself, and also have fun with your partner. They're also saying that there's support here for you, and there's something here about children. What is the advice? So you guys will tell me down below about your reaction to the letter. Do you think this person is sincere? You think they're just feeling sorry for themselves, or they're feeling lonely? Let me know. Let me know. Okay. So we have Oster, New Beginnings. Okay. And it's a card number 13. So Spirit's letting you know. And they let you know with one of the first cards underneath the deck for this deck, the African Divination deck, was good transformation. So there's a confirmation of the message here again. Your person is undergoing transformation right now, and that's going to lead to a new beginning here. And we did see that new beginning, that Ace of Pentacles. But because 13 appeared twice, with that good transformation underneath the deck, and then comes back here again, this is letting me know that your person ain't the only person that's transforming. You too have transformed. You too have let go of a lot of things that didn't serve you, and you've stepped into complete self-love. So you're not going to be tolerating bullshit, and it looks like they're on their way on that journey as well. Okay, where they choose themselves. Okay, so guys, that was your reading. Let me know what you thought about the letter and the message, and I thank you guys so much for really supporting me, supporting my channel. You guys are my joy. My joy. You're one of those things that I look forward to doing every day. Okay? All right, guys. Take care. Bye.